Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to this troubleshooting guide for DTC P0651, which stands for Sensor Reference Voltage B Malfunction. This specific error code pertains to the Honda CRV models manufactured between 2011 and 2016. Understanding DTCs is essential for diagnosing potential issues in your vehicle's performance. The P0651 code indicates a malfunction in the voltage reference used by sensors to send crucial data to the powertrain control module, PCM. The PCM is responsible for ensuring that the engine runs optimally by managing various inputs from sensors. So understanding this error is crucial for maintaining vehicle functionality. Let's delve deeper into the specifics of this code and how to effectively address it. DTC P0651 specifically indicates a malfunction related to the sensor reference voltage B. This voltage plays a crucial role as it provides the necessary power to various sensors, enabling them to function correctly and relay information to the powertrain control module, PCM. The PCM, often located in the engine compartment, uses data from these sensors to adjust engine parameters, thereby optimizing performance and emissions. The affected components, such as the accelerator pedal position APP sensor, the AC pressure sensor, the fuel tank pressure FTP sensor, and the input shaft speed sensor, depend on this voltage reference for accurate readings. A fault in any of these components or their wiring can lead to the P0651 code being triggered, making it important to identify the exact source of the issue during troubleshooting. Understanding the possible causes of DTC P0651 is essential for effective troubleshooting. One common issue could be poor connections or loose terminals pertaining to the connectors of the affected sensors. These connections may hinder the electrical flow necessary for the sensors to function properly. Additionally, a faulty accelerator pedal position APP sensor could cause erroneous readings, affecting overall vehicle performance. The AC pressure sensor, which monitors the pressure in the AC system, may also be defective, disrupting the sensor voltage. Similarly, a malfunction in the FTP sensor, which evaluates fuel vapor pressure, can contribute to this DTC. Lastly, issues with the input shaft speed sensor can affect the vehicle's transmission performance and trigger this error code as well. Identifying these potential problems will guide the troubleshooting process effectively. When DTC P0651 occurs, various symptoms may manifest, indicating that a deeper issue needs to be addressed. One of the most noticeable symptoms is reduced engine performance, which may result in sluggish acceleration or an uneven idle. This lack of performance stems from the PCM's inability to receive accurate data from the sensors that rely on the reference voltage. Consequently, the vehicle may also produce increased emissions, failing to comply with environmental standards. Additionally, the check engine light on the dashboard will activate, signaling to the driver that there is an issue that needs professional attention. These symptoms serve as critical indicators of a potential malfunction within the vehicle's sensor system, and diagnosing P0651 is essential to restore optimal functionality. The first troubleshooting step for DTC P0651 involves a verification process. Start by turning the ignition switch to the on position, allowing the vehicle electronics to be active. Following this, use the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to clear the existing diagnostic trouble code. Clearing the code will allow you to check if the issue reoccurs. After clearing, check again for both pending and confirmed DTCs using the HDS. If DTC P0651 reappears, it confirms that there is a persistent issue that needs further investigation. Should the code not appear, it may indicate an intermittent failure, and further examination may be required to look for poor connections or loose terminals around the PCM and other associated sensors. Moving ahead to the second step of the troubleshooting process for DTC P0651 involves isolating potential failure areas. Begin by turning the ignition switch to the lock position to ensure the electrical system is off. Next, carefully disconnect the connectors of the various sensors, including the APP sensor, the AC pressure sensor, the FTP sensor, and the input shaft speed sensor. After all specified sensors have been disconnected, turn the ignition switch back to the on position. This allows you to monitor the system without letting the sensors interfere. With the ignition in the on position, use the HDS to clear DTCs and again check for any pending or confirmed DTCs. If DTC P0651 is indicated, it confirms an issue remains present in the sensor system. If not, it may point towards an intermittent fault, requiring further inspections. In the third troubleshooting step for DTC P0651, you'll conduct checks for shorted parts. Start by reconnecting each of the previously disconnected sensors one at a time. After connecting each sensor, it's crucial to check for pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS. This methodical approach helps isolate which part may be causing the P0651 code to reappear. If the DTC does appear when a particular sensor is reconnected, that sensor is likely the culprit. It will need to be replaced to resolve the issue. Should the code not appear, it is advisable to check for poor connections or loose terminals at the PCM and the sensors involved, and return to step 1 for further investigation. This trial and error reconnecting strategy enables you to identify if any specific sensor is malfunctioning and in need of replacement. The fourth troubleshooting step for DTC P0651 focuses on checking the wiring. First, turn the ignition switch to the lock position to ensure all systems are off. Next, use the HDS to jump the SCS/SRS connector short line, which allows specific electronic checks without triggering false warnings. After the SCS line is jumped, disconnect the PCM connectors A and B to inspect the wiring closely. At this juncture, you'll check continuity between the test points and body ground individually. The specified test points include terminals from the APP sensor, AC pressure sensor, FTP sensor, and the input shaft speed sensor connectors. When checking for continuity, you're verifying that the wiring is intact and not shorted. If continuity exists between these test points and body ground, it indicates a short in the VCC wire of the respective sensors, which needs to be repaired to rectify DTC P0651. After completing the necessary repairs, conducting a final verification is crucial to ensure the integrity of the fix. Start this process by turning the ignition switch to the lock position to ensure that all systems are off prior to reconnecting any connectors. Once everything is connected, turn the ignition back to the on position, allowing the vehicle's systems to activate. Next, utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to reset the PCM, which stands for Powertrain Control Module. This reset is essential as it clears any previous codes and allows the system to relearn the vehicle's functioning after repairs. Following the reset, perform the PCM idle learn procedure, which helps calibrate the engine management parameters for proper performance. Finally, check for any pending or confirmed DTCs once more. If DTC P0651 persists, you may need to review the connections and repairs made for any oversights. Preventive maintenance plays a pivotal role in avoiding the occurrence of DTC P0651 in the future. Regular inspections of your vehicle's sensors can preemptively catch any issues that might arise with voltage reference B. It is crucial to ensure that all electrical connections are tight and free of corrosion, as loose or corroded terminals can lead to erratic sensor performance. Keeping software updated in the PCM is equally essential, ensuring that the vehicle operates with the most effective and error-free programming available. Routine diagnostics using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, can also help catch potential issues before they escalate into more serious problems. Adopting a preventive maintenance approach significantly enhances the longevity and reliability of the vehicle's sensor systems. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0651 is crucial for effective troubleshooting and repair of your Honda CRV from 2011 to 2016. This code generally points to issues related to sensor reference voltage, which are critical for optimal vehicle performance. Identifying faulty components, whether they be sensors or wiring, is key to resolving this issue. Furthermore, ensuring that all connections are secure will help prevent future occurrence of this DTC. Performing regular maintenance and checks will not only prolong the life of your vehicle's components, but also enhance the driving experience. By following the diagnostic and troubleshooting procedures laid out in this guide, you can efficiently tackle key 0651 and restore your vehicle to its peak performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.